Hey, welcome to Bob's Barn Workshop. Well, here is a familiar sight. The old 2001 Astro. Well, what's going on today? I'll give you a quick demo. It's been running great and everything since I tuned it up and everything. But being winter time now, I discovered a new problem. Whoop. If you listen carefully, compressor works. There's the fan, but when I hit high, nothing. It works on the other speeds. Oh, that's my face, yeah. Put it on low, but you put it on high, nothing. Now, the other day I tried this, and it worked intermittently. So, I tracked down the schematic, and what we've got is a little module. That's the heat controller that is bad. Let me get this hood prop up here. Sorry for the wagging around here. Alright. And the heat controller is right behind the coolant reservoir. Right down in there. If you look carefully, you can probably see the wires going into it. So that little module I got to get out. So I have to pull the engine coolant reservoir / washer fluid tank out. Hopefully they will lift out without detaching hoses. We'll get them out. They just pop in with them plastic rivets. This one's actually got a broken tang on it. I probably should put a strap on it. But let's see if we can get that apart. Now I got me one of them there newfangled plastic rivet popper outer tools. And that's just how that works. You pull that out. See, it's just like looks kind of like a plastic molly bolt. I'm going to put that in my pocket. And we'll see. We can get this guy to lift out of here. They're both full, so of course they're heavy. Come on, baby. Come on, Papa. Shoot. The hose is getting kind of buckled up here. Oh, I see what I gotta do. It's just the overflow. I gotta take the clamp off this thing and pull that hose off, and then it'll come out. I think I got a big enough screwdriver. These things are always a pain. Come to Papa. Shove that off. I'm not sure where the washer hose is in this. I gotta get that hose up here first. There we go. Sorry, I'm standing right in your way. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Alright, well, see, things on the windshield washer motor are high enough. I got one there and one there. Must be for the front and the back. And they sit down into a little nub. So there is our heater control module. Just 2 screws hold it into the little recess. Alright. And they look like, of course, let me get the one out of my pocket here. Here's the new one. That one. And this other screw is out on the end. So I'm going to have to take this mounting bolt out here. This guy. And then there's 2 little tiny ones in there. So let me get my sockets and I'll be back. So I've got to get that lower clamp. Kick these over just now. Off these hoses. That's just a 10, I believe, a 10mm head. Kind of a big self-tapping sheet metal screw. Yep, exactly what that is. And now I can pull this out of the way. I gotta find that little bitty socket, which I have little bitty sockets. And I guessed perfect. Alright. So I think I'm going to try to get the wires off it first while that's mounted. And then we'll pull the screws. Alright. And this guy goes up here. There's one cable that plugs in up here. And that's just one of those ones where you lift the tab and it'll pull right out. This one has one of those little blue locking tabs that pushes into it. And I know you got to pull that out somehow to get this thing apart. Yeah. I'm going to get a pair of pliers. I can see it slides out. That's why I wanted to do it before I got it loose from the there. See, that guy just pulls out, and I broke the little line on it, but that's no big deal. Then it lifts just like the other one did. If I can get my finger under the stupid thing. There we go. Take that long screwdriver. They always make, it's a van, you know, what can I say? Everything's hard to get to. There, okay. Now it's just a couple screws. I can't even see the head of the other one, but I can feel it. The reason it's in this housing the way it is it goes into the airflow to keep the resistors on it cool. Just another small self-tapper. Let's see what's the head of that. 5.5mm. It's a little one. I better have high-speed cooling after this. Or blower, I should say. I hope. It's kind of sticky. Like it's been stuck in there a long time, like close to 20 years. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at it. It looks like it's pretty fried. Pretty fried. Now the new one I got's a different design, so hopefully it's going to fit back in the hole. And I don't see any reason why it won't. The pattern is exactly the same. Okay, so your junk. And what's it running into? I gotta. If I got a little something here. This has got like locating pins on it, and I think I might have to break them off. See these locating pins? She doesn't want to go in the hole. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think those things got to come off. So I'm going to take some dikes and I'm just going to, or break them off. Because they're just in the way. There you go. The magic of high tech. This thing was only like $15, so. The slot's very narrow. And these things stick out a little bit. So I think I'm going to have to bend these resistors down and forward a little bit. And try not to break them at the same time. There we go. We're in. All right. Not the most graceful thing I've ever done. See, this has a very fat gasket on it that needs to be compressed. Start for Eddie. Gotta get my fingers in there because I can't. There's like a big foam rubber gasket underneath it to help seal the hole. Now I guess what we should probably do is do a zoom test, which means we'll fire this baby up. That's snapped in. That's snapped in. All right. Excuse me. Time to see if we got everything we're supposed to have. Pretty simple fix if your fan don't work, I guess. Hey, here we go. We got high. I gotta close the door because I can't hear anything. Okay, fans, everything's checked out. She works, so that's all there really is to it. $15 module. You can find them all over eBay and Amazon. The car is fixed. So that'll be it for today on this one. I just got to drop these back in. Of course, that's easy enough. One plastic button, and everything. I got to put that hose strap back on here. Yeah, I like these Astro vans. I tell you, they're a regular little pain to work on because you can't get at anything. Everything's buried under three other things. I'm not going to bother putting the little blue clip in that. That's never coming out. This makes it that much harder if you can take it apart. All right. We just have to nurse this baby back down on there. Oh, that's an overflow. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. This guy goes this way. Sorry, I almost put it in backwards. It's a little tight squeeze. You kind of got to butter the sides here. There's a hole in the bottom that drain hose comes out. And there, I just hit it. Okay. Put my overflow back on the radiator. Tighten that up. Remember what I did with the plastic rivet? Yeah, I did. Put it right here in my pocket. And we're done. 100%. Alright guys. That's it for the Astro van today. As I said, you can replace your little heater thing. It's going to be a different shape. What there is for the high speed is there's actually a relay in here. And that seems to be what failed on mine. Even though these resistors looks like they were hot. And as I said, the reason they're in the air duct is to cool them. But the reason they, that was just peeling a solder mask. There's big wide traces for it to carry the current and the heat. Anyway, the relay in mine was what was bad. Alright guys, there is a fuse in line. The high-speed blower on this actually has a separate fuse for the high-speed blower. But as I said before, I had heard the blower run intermittently, so I knew it must have had the fuse. It was good. Alright guys, God bless, take care, we'll see you next time. Stay tuned to Bob's Bar and Workshop. And make sure you click like, share, whatever you want to do. Let's try to make this grow. I'm almost up to 2,000 whole subscribers. That'd be great if that was 20,000. All right, guys, God bless.